Greetings. I want to talk to you today about peace and what happens when something disturbs your peace and how to get your peace back. So recently I had gotten a bill in the mail for my electric, which was sky high and I wasn't expecting it. And then I wasn't feeling good, I was sick, and I was also having some relationship troubles. It was getting me down. So it was like the perfect storm of bad things all happening at once. It was very upsetting and it was bringing me down, and I decided to go out to the woods and take a walk. Maybe I could feel better. So as I was walking, I noticed this. These are branches from the white pine, and it just stood out to me, so I picked it up, and then I remembered that white pine represents peace. Okay, so all my upset, angry, disgruntled, depressing feelings, I was getting a message, and I intuitively knew that. So I picked them up and I carried around like this in my jacket, and I was feeling good. You know, not totally better, but feeling pretty good. But just a little note about the white pine. It's the Iroquois Nation of Indians based mostly in Pennsylvania and New York, who came together to form a peace treaty, and it was the Five Nations. Now this white pine only has 3 needles, but the ones up in Pennsylvania and New York have 5, and it represented the Five Nations. And it's also interesting because the white pine can live to 500 years old. There's another symbol here of 5, okay? 5 nations, 500. And also with the pine needles, they have a lot of vitamin C in it. So you can take these and brew it up and make some tea, and I've done that before. And they also use pine to treat wounds and infections. And so anyway, I took this home with me, and I'm showing you now. You know, this is what I got, and I knew it was a message, and I felt good about it. So that night I went to sleep, and I had a dream. So I'm just going to read the dream I wrote down. And okay, in the dream, I was running around, feeling unsettled, trying to get schedules to work. And I noticed my brother had shown up. Now, he died a couple years ago, but he was a big help for me when I was having trouble. So it was nice to see him. I think it was a visitation anyway. I was feeling lost. That was like the key feeling in the dream. I was feeling lost. So I had to get ready to go somewhere, and I was putting on a necklace, and as I was putting on, the charm slipped off, and it went under the bed. And I was like, oh, no, I don't want to have to go find it. You know, I'm in a hurry. Everything I was in a hurry. So I went to find the necklace, the charm, and underneath the bed were all these pine needles. The entire bed underneath was pine needles. And then I woke up. So it's very interesting what the symbolism of that means. So obviously the pine needles are showing up, and the pine needles again represent peace, and it was showing up in my dream. Now the bedroom represents the unconscious, and it was underneath the bed. So that was a symbol there. And actually I found out that a necklace represents a connection to your higher self. I was like, wow, okay. So I had lost the charm, and I lost my connection to my higher self. I wasn't in peace, and it was showing me the pine needles are under the bed. And like I said, the bedroom and the bed represents the unconscious. Well, so for me, that would also mean I have to tap into that. And the best way for me to do that is to have a meditation. So I need to get back into peace, right? So I wanted to talk about how to get back into that, especially when you get knocked out. of your center. So for me, when we look at peace, peace is an internal state. So lately, it's been very important to me to monitor my internal state. So if I'm not feeling good, I want to find out why. So it could be outside circumstances, like in the case of the bill, or not feel, or internal. Maybe I'm not feeling good. I'm thinking about things, about a relationship. So depending on which these things are, I will do certain things to get myself back into that state of peace, because I need to feel good, because peace also leads me to joy and to happiness, fulfillment, because these are all feeling states that we want to be in, because with these feelings, okay, this is how we're creating our reality, with how we're feeling and how we're thinking. So I thought, okay, I'm going to have to do something. So I did. I went back into meditation, and I got my peace back. So I wanted to show you how to do that. And so the first thing is you have to work your way back. And the first thing you want to do is be okay with what is happening right now. Can you be okay in this moment? Because you don't want to resist it. That's the first thing. You just drop it, let it go. It's okay the way it is. It was okay that my bills were high, whatever. Or, I wasn't feeling good. I'm just going to be okay with that. Let it go. And the next thing to do is what I call deep breathing or box breathing. And what you do is you inhale, hold it, exhale. The same amount of time. So let's say you would inhale for 3 seconds, hold it for 3 seconds, and then let it go for 3 seconds. That's the box breathing. So it's like this. Inhale, hold, exhale, hold. Inhale, hold, exhale, hold. That's box breathing. And what that does is it allows you to get into the alpha state. Okay? And if you do it longer, okay, you start getting relaxation, then you can move into the theta brainwave state. That's very important to get into those two states of mind, because now you're accessing your higher self and you're accessing peace. Okay, so the other thing is when you're in that state, okay, of relaxation and deep breathing for about, let's say, 5-10 minutes, if you can get that much time, then you're going to access your intuition, which is your higher self. And it guides you as to what to do, where you can find solutions to problems, or you can do healings. And that's what I did. So I'm just going to take you through a little quick meditation. Just relax if you can for a moment, and take a few deep breaths and let the problem go. Just take a few more deep breaths. Imagine the problem leaving you. Just get into that rhythm of breathing and releasing. And when you're feeling that relaxation, imagine that you were in a peaceful place, whatever that is to you, a garden or the beach. You're relaxing in a chair. And what I want you to imagine is that there's peace in the now. Peace in the now. This peace is for myself, peace for my family, and peace for my world. So I also did a little painting here of the pine needles that I did. And this is going to be in a link in the description box that you can have. There's a little words I wrote on it, not on this painting, but I did it in Photoshop. It said peace in the now. And so it's 5x7. You can print it out. You can frame it. I've got the energy that I put in it today of all spiritual energy of peace and the white pine. And I hope this is very helpful to you today. And if you liked it, please hit the like button and subscribe and share. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.